Alright folks, time for a cooking video. We haven't done one in a while. Melissa keeps reminding me we got to do one. So yesterday when we were out and about for our somewhat of a honeymoon, we decided to stop off some places and check things out. And we actually went to a farmer's market and we came across something I've ate a lot of, but I've never cooked. And that is a live lobster. Now, we're going to do this the redneck way. We're going to cook it a little bit different. But let me tell you a few things that you must know before you indulge in this live lobster thing that we didn't know. You should get a rag from or a paper towel from the people you buy them from that has salt water on it.
Or seaweed. Or
seaweed. Well, they didn't have any seaweed there, but you could have got that. And then they tell you to refrigerate them. And I think what they mean by refrigerate is cool or cold, not redneck, my milk is almost frozen cold. So, we killed this poor bugger, but he's very fresh. So, like Melissa said, I got to buy live lobster. I just haven't gonna not be able to cook live lobster yet. You know, we're missing out on the screaming when you throw it in the pot and everything, you know. So anyways, we're going to cook this lobster. He's only been dead like an hour or so. But instead of cooking him like in salt water or whatever, we're going to cook him in Pabst. So we're going to put enough Pabst in the can or in the thing here to cover him up. And we're thinking it's going to take like 4 of these big cans. And then, you know, I've cooked some lobster tails and stuff like that in a can cooker, and I've never done a full-size live lobster, but hell, it's kind of like crayfish, and I've cooked a lot of crayfish. And one of the secrets in cooking crayfish is butter. Put butter in your thing there, so we're gonna do that with him. And then, you know, I'm a big fan of Mrs. Dash. So we're going to put some Mrs. Dash in there. Let's turn this thing on. We're going to take a little bit of break here before this boils, so we can get him in there. We're going to stick him right in when it's boiling. So we're going to use some Mrs. Dash. I love Mrs. Dash. And it's a pretty big lobster, so we'll just go like, and he's in a shell. Yeah, that'll work.
I didn't know that was the new one serving size.
Well, you know, like I said, it's he's in a shell, and we want him to taste good, so I think that it'll be okay. So anyways, we have our almost live lobster. So as soon as this boils, we're going to come back and we're going to put him in there and cook him the redneck way, and then we're going to sit down and eat this bad boy. They do look like a big old crayfish. We got our butter Pabst beer and Mrs. Dash mixture all boiling up here. We're going to put our lobster in. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Damn it. It's not enough to cover him.
We need more beer?
I don't have any more beer.
What about some light?
I'm not wasting light beer on lobster. I'm going to put some water in there. Just hold on. We'll be right back. All right, we're ready to put our lobster in for the second time. Now we got enough. We added water, so he'll be covered. We're just going to stick him in there. There we go. It's totally covered. And I guess we're going to boil him like a crayfish until he's red. We'll be back. All right, he's been in there for like 4 minutes now. And he's done. Look at that. Is that cool or what? I think he's done. He should be done. Think he's going to be too hot to eat right now? I think so. Maybe we should let him cool a little bit. Holy crap. Wow. He's a hot one. Got a little green guts in him. Ooh. Claw. Wow! Holy smokes, are they hot. Let's leave it cool for a minute, and then we'll come back to it. All right. Got them all cooled off now. So we can dig in to eat our lobster. I know they make a... Melissa said we need a lobster fork. I said, no, I think we got forks. Oh, yeah. Beer is the way to cook a lobster. Don't let none of them fancy restaurants tell you any different. Oh, Jesus. Want to try a little bit, hon? There you go.
I don't want any.
You don't want any?
No.
Come on. Try a little bite. Okay. Okay. Probably the best lobster I ever ate. That Pabst beer, that is where it's at. Because you can kind of taste the beer flavor. And then the butter in it. All you rednecks, you need to try a whole lobster cooked in beer, let me tell you. And that's it. Oh, wait. Got to kick somebody in the nuts. It's so good, you're going to kick Nemo in the nuts.
What you doing there, sweetheart?
Man lesson. After you make lobster and you have that little like butter dish thing and you dip the lobster in it, don't pour it down the drain. Because the next morning you'll have to wake up bright and early because the dishwasher's got the water overflowing the sink and everything else because the trap is filled with butter. So, I got things to do.